First kid to say, I want to drink coffee. First kid to be a completely sound psychiatrist. First kid for many things, but maybe I actually wanted somebody that was sexually appealing. Maybe I wanted artificial love that you hate so fucking much. And it is! Oh, and Bella, aka Justin Trudeau, being a little bitch every time I fucking hang out with him. Yeah, he goes and hangs out with this chick who has artificial boyfriends, artificial love between her and her boyfriend, I should say, sorry. But he's a cunt. Like, shut up! You think that I didn't want to like those people just as much as you wanted to like those people? I probably wanted to like them more because she's a lot like me. She's like my world's biggest fan. I want to hang out with somebody that's a fan because then you're doing everything I'm doing. With no mimicking, too. No mocking, no mimicking. Wow. Justin's a cunt all the time, making me grouchy. You know, my hip is fucked. Like, I'm susceptible to your negativity. Go away. I don't need the shit. I'm Hollywood. I don't need negative. I told Joey, hey, my best friend, who's a descendant of Joe Strummer of The Clash. That was his grandpa or great grandpa. I can't even. How old are we again? Anyway, I told him on YouTube how I was feeling. I was like, I just feel as though I'm not cool enough, that I'm too freaking weird, that I'm too Bella and the werewolves kind of thing. I was like, I feel really fucked up from the pregnancy, but I know, like always, you're always whining. Well, Amber's too cool for me, and she's so nice to me, and I still think she's too cool for me. That's it's gonna fuck up her reputation. And I said the exact same thing to you. Not even thinking about those times. Like, it's been years since you got sick and your immune system was hurting your nerves. You know? I do. Like, you and David, who is a Nirvana descendant of Kurt Cobain, and Jackson, who's like really adventurous and rock climbs and stuff all the time for work. No, you guys are my best friends. And like, I wish I could fill my time with all the friends I've made over my life still. And I don't need no freaking extreme dieter pretending like he's just obsessed with diets now. And dating me and ruining my life. And when you cheat and they don't get away from you, that is a warning sign. He's got fucking fellatio freaks coming to touch you there. He's dangerous. And the friend that is like my biggest fan, she called the emergency room because I got stuck on the floor and I was like hallucinating. Like, it wasn't fun. This is not a drug trip. Crying. And she called the emergency room to see if you just lift him up. And they're like, she's probably in too much pain to get up. Because she usually is mobile and plays sports and everything. Yeah, and ever since then, I've done great. I've had a great body. I've made great strides and aspirations completed and all this stuff. And I don't know. I don't know what it was about sitting on the floor that day. I remember asking if you had any Tylenol. It was probably a growing pain and my hip was hurting. Because it's when the certain blood goes through at a certain time that causes the pain. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. That was sweet. Well, that's about it. But I've never been so loved without being asked out by expressing my feelings as the guy from Dr. Dark and the Bravehearts. The singer, one of the main lead singer. Yeah. Well, I'm glad there's food coming. I'm not fat. I don't care what you see and what you think a diet would fix. Dieting makes you sick. To be that skinny makes you fucking sick. And it was an accident for me that I couldn't turn around. You can tell by, well, you can't really tell by the live footage. I shouldn't say that, but like your abs are so thirsty and they are so hungry and they're suffocating. And you're skinny. Your abs are there. It's just when you decide you don't want to starve yourself anymore, that's when they'll pop out and look great and do great things for you and be so cute and so unique. And like, you don't ever have to worry about looking the same. And like, you don't have to worry about looking the same when you're on a diet either. No, like you more. The percentage of you looking like somebody else is way slimmer. If you just give yourself the love that you were supposed to. And like they said, like, what if I never got to wear low-rise jeans again? I said, you wear low-rise. Like, no matter how, it's high-rise, and high-rise always pinches off the circulation. It's not self-love to wear high-rise. You bend down and go to sit down onto something lower than a chair, you're pinching yourself, and maybe even in a chair, depending on the high-rise pants. You always pinch like right here on your legs in high rise. I remember because I used to wear high rise for like 2 years of school. Bought some Levi's, couldn't turn back and change my pants. And you pinch your knees. You literally pull the skin until they go pop, and then you're like, oh shit, banging your foot on the floor or ground. And they're like, oh, snap. You dislocate your knees wearing those things. That was not the point of them putting them out there. No. It was a test. And I'm honorable, so I would freaking tell you about it. And you don't have to dance, and I shouldn't dance because I can't really dance. I should just do my workouts. The stretches that I showed you of the stickman. Because my butt was all dimply from it being too much muscle. It was Charlie horsing, which was like a spasm that tenses. And it hurts. Oh, jeez.
Sorry, his butter is coming out of the crust and burning.
Oh.
Not much I can do about it. We could maybe open the front door for a bit.
Okay. Well, yeah, the best pie crust in Canada takes butter. Remember that post I made like eons ago? I was like, I remember the time and how many times. Not every time, but how many times. My mother has told me that the butter is coming out of the crust and it's burning. Because lard and stuff doesn't work as good in Canada. I can't remember where in the world it's actually lard. Probably France. In France, you actually use lard, and it's still the same awesome pie crust as butter in Canada. I should just take this fucking bra off. It doesn't, like, maybe the straps aren't tight enough. It's hard to say. Just because I have cone titties that are flat to my chest, and anyway, actually had the authority to and the money to put Coral through the right counseling. If she doesn't fucking get the counseling as to why she doesn't know who her dad is, I'll just end your life for you. Yeah. And she doesn't deserve to know. She'll be better off. She doesn't know. Even if it was this pure soul that you guys said was such a spirit, an angel that I should have been with. He's the most fucking dangerous. He like, I could just fucking see it. To insult me and assault me, he would just knock the bottle out of my hand and give the baby coffee. Babies can't have coffee. Well, 2-year-old babies can't have coffee. 2 years after they're born. That's a long time to be like, whoa, stop yourself. It's not going to make her feel better, just me. It is. It's a long time to be precautious. The reason why I don't care to be like, my boobs are awesome. They are awesome. Okay, and they're mine, so they mean a lot. But no, because I feel like I have a lot of anxiety behind my boobs. That's why. It's not that I don't care. It just spins me around, makes me feel weird to care. Let's have naked kickboxing class. Both. Because that's not how kickboxing is. I'm such a geek, you'll never understand me. So that's why I just wish nobody would ever fucking try to date me. Because my friends would be like, what? All the time. They always did do that. What? That's sort of funny. Yeah, that's kind of funny, actually, now you explain it. It's insulting. Oh, yeah, I understand. Oh, really? There's only some people I can trust that understanding, Justin. Fucking pedophile. I just want to get close to your daughter so I can fuck her when she's over here. That's actually what he said too when my headphones weren't on, but he thought they were. He's supposed to fuck my daughter when she's older. I'm like, what? So you can tell her to diet? He's like, what? I was like, I'm on the fucking phone, Justin. You better not ever diet. Your mom has the nicest breasts that don't nearly have as many flip outs, if you recall, from like that confidential time. They don't have flip outs like everybody else, really. And they're also very good looking too. And I have huge abs and perfect biceps. Like, some people work out so horribly on a diet, their biceps go up, they're flexing, and then when they let go, they down. That is fucking weird, don't you think? Sorry, baby, you're a little young, but and then I fucking broke Justin Trudeau's nose like a moment later. Like, it may have seemed like I didn't fucking do it in time, but it was a moment later. Yeah, I was just like, and fuck you for saying you want to fuck my fucking baby. Yeah, I literally broke him. I don't even know if he has a full skull anymore. Not talking just the face skull. And then I broke his neck for locking his campaign goers in a freaking buffet room, told to eat until they're fat. Yeah, it was me. I fucking have the power, and I am listen. I'm a great militant. No, no, no. They're all just rubbing her. That's disgusting. Do you think she... Who was it? I'll be able to find it. Oh yeah, 2 people. Greasy little freaking, like, supposedly a teenager, so they're diseased or something.
Have you been told that his penis is too big? I've been able to grow.
It's crazy. I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, that's not even close to cooked, man.
Wow, you really understand music, bro. Whatever.
You could probably close that now. I think all the butter's burnt off now.
Okay. It's not just because Kyle Lucas and my brother. It's because you don't understand language, and that could be a fucking dangerous thing that cops may let you go on when you start raping children like Justin Trudeau.